How y'all doing? Good, good. Good. Y'all got your homework? Yeah. What's my son? Oh, can you make copies of these? All right, we're gonna ask, Izzy if she will come up here and pray. And then we're gonna discuss something from leadership, and then we're gonna go into our homework. Amen? Amen. All right.
I'm God in my head. Our Lord and Heavenly Father, we just want to say thank you for another day like this. We are so grateful to you for bringing us here tonight. Father, we pray that as we're about to study your word, you open our hearts and our minds to receive it. We pray that may this word fall on a good soil, Lord. May it produce good fruits in Jesus' mighty name. We thank you, we bless you, and give you glory. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Izzy can pray, y'all. All right, girl, we're going to be calling on you more. Amen. That's the Lord. All right, all right. I wanted to... It was something on the last homework assignment that we had. Y'all remember that bonus question? It was a bonus question that we never got the answer. And it was, I know y'all gave me back, y'all. Go ahead.
Before we get started, I just want to stand here and, we're actually sitting, but confess my sin today. I let something just rise up out of me or take control of me, and my mouth wasn't in the right frame. Even though, whatever happened today, I still should have let that I know better, to even allow myself to get there. So I stand for everybody today, repent for everybody today. If y'all confess y'all sins, I confess mine as well. Amen.
Amen. Do you remember what that question was?
Yeah, it's right here. Why did Jesus die? We know for us, but why did God need to come in the form of a human and be the ultimate sacrifice?
You reading that off or something?
Yeah, my open.
Can I see that? How do you keep yours? Look at you.
Holding back.
Yeah, it was a bonus question from last Bible study.
I set up the question, but you want to explain the answer.
Oh, okay. It says, why did Jesus die? We know for us, but why did God need to come in form of a human and be the ultimate sacrifice? Anybody has a description of that so that we can understand that, so we can expound on that, so that Mo can understand. We want Mo to understand. Come on, Earth. Break it down so we can understand.
Well, from the beginning, God cursed us and said, when he says to curse the ground you walk on, thorns and thistles, we shall eat of it all the days of our life. And
Come up here, you're getting a little deep. Come up here. You get your mic deep. He said, curse the grounds and the thorns.
It said, curse the ground we walk on. The thorns and thistles we shall eat of it all the days of our life. So we was cursed from birth. Adam, whatever came through Adam was cursed. So what happened was God had purified the bloodline so that Christ can come and be pure, be an ultimate sacrifice. But he had to also be a curse. Too, it says curse is anyone who hangs on a tree. It starts going into how it's like we fell in Christ and everybody died in Christ. We fell in Adam and everybody died in Adam. But what happened is we get Christ's life because he walked as what the Bible calls the second Adam. So he had to be the man to break the curse so that we can be reunited with God.
Anybody have any questions? Yes, you do. Don't call me when we leave here. Tell us I need to ask you something. You don't have no question. Okay. So Mo, why did Jesus die? Yeah. Come on, this is serious, brother. You need to know this. describe like Earth did, like, you know, tell me something. I know he paid for my sins, just like you said, you know, the other day, that ain't enough. I need more than that. That ain't enough. Ain't no spot. We in this together. Come on, Mom, we ain't got but an hour. You don't, no. Come on. Not just Dr. Assist, come on, expound on it. Okay. That's it. I'm trying to get you to engage in conversation about the Lord so that you can, you know what I'm saying, be free and I feel comfortable to engage in conversation about the Lord. So if somebody just came to you and said, Mo, man, what's up, dog? How you doing? Snap, I just want to know, Mo, for real, on the strength. Can you tell me why Jesus died for me? You're going to say, because he loves you? And I'm going to tell you, man, look, that ain't good enough for me. I need to know more than that. I'm struggling, man. When I'm dealing with the sin I'm dealing with, that ain't good enough. That's all you know. Anybody want to help Mo out? Okay. Come on, I'm looking for something else. Y'all sleep? What's up? What's up, I am? Nobody have anything? It's an adoption. It's an adoption. It's almost like an inheritance. See, when you sit down and talk to people tired of, Jesus died for your sins because he loves you. Okay? We know that. Can you get in a depth, intelligent conversation with me so that I know that you understand why you're saved? So that if you wanted to have a chance to be to Christ, that you give me something to walk away with. You know, other than Jesus died on the cross and he's good. We know that. But it's an adoption. It's almost in reference to, you got to use parables. It's almost like an inheritance. It's an inheritance. You were a slave under the law until Jesus came. We're slave under the law until Jesus came. So we had to be purchased. Jesus was ultimately our inheritance. And if he's in your heart and the seed of Christ is in you, then you're going to what? Receive your inheritance. Okay? So I just wanted to go over that bonus question. And there was another one that we went home and went back and forth. It was about the Mary and the baby.
They married when Mary was pregnant.
Well, they married when Mary was pregnant. Pastor Glenn brought up a valid point. And what was your point?
My point was, when Mary found out that she was pregnant, at that time, they weren't married. And then they were just engaged.
So what he was saying, so it could have been yes or no. Yes or no. Because he brought up a point. In other words, she could have been 6, 7 months pregnant. So it could have been yes or no. So we did get to that point. All right? All right. So let's move on to the next question. All right. We got to wake up.